The oldest school with the same name and continuous operation in Sonoma County is having an historical celebration tomorrow. Students from Liberty School in Petaluma kicked off the Centennial Plus ceremonies today, honoring 140 years of enrollment. A dinner, dance, and auction will take place tomorrow to raise funds for the Liberty Foundation for Education. The foundation hopes to raise money for an amphitheater and multi-purpose room to be used by all the members of the community.
We're ready to begin. This is our monumental historical presentation by all the students in Liberty School. They've all worked very hard on this for the past month with the help of the Petaluma High School history students. And it was Ellie O'Connor from Petaluma High School that helped us out in bringing some of the high school history students here who have researched and worked with the students on this project. Each class has had a 20-year span of history that they have been researching, beginning with 1857, which we now know and believe to be the beginning of Liberty School here, and culminating with 1997. So each class had 20 years that they researched, and then they displayed it on a mural. And we will begin today with kindergarten, and kindergarten will actually begin first, although they're the last decade, the last 2 decades. They worked on 1977 to 1997. But we're letting them go first for a variety of reasons, one of which is they need to go home first today. So we will let kindergarten begin, and then we will change and go back to 1857. So today we will begin with kindergarten, and I think that Robin wanted to begin before we did any historical presentation with some song.
Okay, boys and girls. Kind of smelly, ain't it? Okay, boys and girls. Earlier this week, Mrs. Durso and Mrs. Stenger asked me if tomorrow you guys could sing some patriotic songs at the end of the dedication ceremony. And since all but the kindergartners have learned a song series called the Patriotic Festival, which is the one with I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, and then it goes into My Country 'Tis of Thee, you all know this song. What I'd like you to do right now is just practice it one time through so that tomorrow you can help and the adults can join in and sing the ones that they know along with us, okay? So, put on your best singing voices.
goes kindergarten, 1977 to 1997.
Okay. Kindergarten have our timeline over here, but we do invite you to come into kindergarten and visit our playhouse with the new technology. You'll see wonderful fax machines that they made, computers, answering machines, all kinds of new and modern 1990s technology in our kindergarten playhouse. So please come by today or tomorrow. We're going to tell you about our decades and show you some things and then invite you to see our timeline later. Our decades are 1977 to present day, 1997. We started with the oldest of old and ended with the newest of the new. People waited in long lines to see the treasures of King Tut. At our own school in 1970s, Mrs. Mullins joined our teaching, 1979. We tried to bring our timeline up to things that we could relate to. Our ears were covered with earphones. Our ears were covered with Walkman, and our music was disco. And we'd like to sing a song and disco for you.
Disco, dancing disco, you'll be
even more exciting in the sports world when the 49ers won the Super Bowl in '84.
Go Niners!
'88.
Go Niners!
'89.
Go Niners!
'94.
Go Niners!
Things continued to shake as the Battle of the Bridges World Series came to San Francisco.
Strike three, you're out.
Earthquake! Back at Liberty School during the '80s, our staff was still growing. I started with Mrs. Stinger. Mrs. Riddell. There she is. Mrs. Brunetta. There we are. Even though Liberty School was growing, our world was shrinking because of technology. As the '90s arrived, we find computers, VCRs, fax machines, CD players, cameras that are autofocusing, portable phones, and a cellular phone.
Hello, you reached Liberty School. +1 for kindergarten. +2 for daycare. And +3 for the office. And +4 if you just want to hang up and give up.
Again, Liberty School is growing. 4 new buildings have been added, a new kindergarten playground, and shed. More new staff, Mr. Ken, Mrs. Durso, Mr. Paul, Miss Lewis, Miss Cornalo, and Miss Joyce. And best of all, with all these exciting things happening in the '90s, we want to leave you with this message. The future looks so bright to us, we need shades.
When we do our presentation, you'll recognize a lot of the songs. And so if you know the song, sing along with us. But I'm going to teach you the chorus of one of our special songs right now. So and it's called Follow the Drinking Gourd. What this song does during our presentation is tell a little story, and you have to listen closely to our verse, and then you can sing along with the chorus. And this is the way how the chorus goes. It goes like, follow the drinking gourd. Sing that much with me. Sing that with me. Follow the drinking gourd. Again. Follow the drinking gourd. Now listen to this part. For the open is a waiting for to carry you to freedom if you follow the drinking gourd. Do it once more, all the way through. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. For the open is a waiting for to carry you to freedom if you follow the drinking gourd. And Miss Cornola will hold up the words for you. Now when we sing that song, we have a verse in between every time, so don't sing then. You have to listen and see if you were trying to get somewhere, listening to the directions in the song, you'd know how.
Second grade study, 20 years of history when Liberty School first began 1857 to 1877. Many important things happened during those 20 years. Did you know that before 1867 there were no kindergartens in the United States? The wine industry started in California, right here in Sonoma County, near the town of Sonoma. Needed lots of slaves to help them grow cotton and make money. There were many slaves in the South, and many people, especially in the North, didn't think that it was right, so they tried to help them escape. And the song Dixie was written, and it later became the most popular marching song of the Confederate troops. Slaves in the South, and many people, especially in the North, didn't think that it was right, so they tried to help them escape. And they called the route the Underground Railroad. It wasn't really a railroad, but they used a secret code of railroad words. The conductor were the people who helped the passengers who were the slaves.
The slaves learned a secret song that told them the way to freedom. Listen to our song and see if you could tell what to look for.
was elected president.
Soon after that, the Civil War started because of slavery, and the southern states didn't want to be told what to do.
It was a long and sad war. One of the favorite songs of the Union Army was Battle Hymn of the Republic. One of the worst battles of the war was at Gettysburg. Later, President Lincoln gave a speech at Gettysburg, which people still remember.
7 years ago, our fathers fought for the promised land, a new nation.
Roller skating rinks became a fad.
Mike trained with the jumping frog of Calaveras country. Thanksgiving was declared a national holiday.
When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again was written and sung for the Union Army.
The Civil War lasted 4 years. After it was over, our country was joined again, but soon after that, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth.
The Ku Klux Klan brought terror to the South.
After the Civil War, our country began to grow.
The Chisholm Trail helped get cattle to markets, and the Stetson hat was made. Barbed wire was used for fencing.
The railroad was important in our country's expansion, and in 1869, the last spike, a golden spike, was driven to join 2 railroads and make it so the trains could go all the way across America.
New kinds of railroad cars were invented: the Pullman or sleeping car, the dining car, and the refrigerator car.
There was the first college. There was the first.
Buffaloes were hunted and wasted and almost extinct.
Lake Chicago fire happened. Yellowstone became the first national park and the telephone was invented.
Chewing gum and Band-Aids were invented, and we celebrated the first Arbor Day.
Ice cream sodas and the Kentucky Derby first began. And Luther Burbank started his nursery in Santa Rosa, California. And the first cable car ran in San Francisco, California.
And for those of you who didn't figure it out, Jordan's going to tell us what the drinking gourd really was.
The drinking gourd is the constellation of stars in the sky we call the Big Dipper, and it pointed to the North Star. These are just a few of the things that happened in our 20 years. We learned a lot, and we hope you learned something from us. Goodbye.
This is our mural that we've been working on, and it goes to 1877 to 1896, and we're gonna tell you something about us.
In 1877, the phonograph was invented by Thomas Edison. I'm dressed as a cowboy. The electric light bulb. When Thomas Edison boasted in 1878 that he would invent an electric light bulb for home use, most people tended to laugh. I'm dressed as a suffragette. In 1879, the Colt Peacemaker was the most popular gun in the cantons of the West, and I'm dressed as a cowboy. 1880, the hot dog. Sasha's friend asked his brother-in-law to create a special roll that could hold his messy hot dogs. I'm dressed as an immigrant. 1882, Jumbo the elephant appears for the first time with the Barnum and London Circus in New York City. Barnum made $3,000 a day because everyone wanted to see Jumbo the elephant. I'm just as a cowgirl. Annual. 1884, the world's first skyscraper. Jenny supervises construction of the world's first skyscraper, the home insurance company building in Chicago. I am dressed as an architect.
In 1886, the 151-foot tall
Statue of Liberty. It is dedicated. It is a gift from France. I'm dressed as a cowgirl. Calamity Jane.
The first 1884, the first roller coasters opened at Coney Island in New York. I'm dressed as the cowboy.
May 8, 1886, in Atlanta, druggist John S. began selling a new drink called Coca-Cola, and I'm dressed as a robber baron.
1887, inventor Amelia Bernliner develops the phonograph record produced by Edison's machine, the phonograph. I am dressed as Tom Sawyer.
1888, June 3rd, 1888, Ernest Lawrence Thayer publishes his poem. It tells the humorous story of Mighty Casey, star of Mudville baseball team, and Major League started at the time. And I'm Casey.
1888, the electric car. People liked the electric car better because gas auto made noises and scared the horses, and the electric car could go 20 miles without being recharged. And I'm dressed as a inventor. 1890, Congress creates Yosemite and Sequoia National Park in California. Members are worried that hunters and loggers are misusing the natural resources, and I am dressed as an immigrant. 1890, the Gibson Girl. The New York World's comment. At last, the typical American girl. I am dressed as the fashion model Gibson Girl. 1892, Ellis Island becomes the gateway to the U.S. for thousands of immigrants at New York Harbor, and I'm dressed as an Indian.
1893, the first Ferris wheel becomes the most popular ride at the world's exposition. I'm dressed as the inventor of the Ferris wheel. 1893, the first gas-powered automobile by Americans to build and drive. Charles Darrow and his brother Frank drive through the streets of Springfield, Massachusetts, and I'm dressed as a robber baron. 1894, Congress makes Labor Day a national holiday. During this time, workers find wages low, unsafe working conditions. They want to start labor unions, and I'm dressed as a worker. In 1895, bottle cap salesman King C. Gillette invents the first safety razor and the posable blade. I am dressed as Jesse James. April 6, 1896, the first modern Olympic Games delayed by long voyage. The U.S. team arrives at the last minute. I'm dressed as an Olympic athlete. During the 1870s and 1880s, the United States grew as it never had before.
Thomas Edison recites this song into his new phonograph. During the 1870s through the 1890s, 8.2 million immigrants came to the United States. Most of the people who arrived during this second wave came from Southern and Eastern Europe. They wanted the same things earlier immigrants had: political freedom, religious freedom, and jobs. 3 out of 4 immigrants who passed through it came to New York, Ellis Island. Proceeding typically took between 3 and 8 hours. After leaving their crowded steamships, worried yet hopeful passengers were filed into the island's main building. A doctor examined them, then an inspector asked them questions. Where were you born? Where are you going? How much money do you have? Have you ever been in prison? Afterwards, immigrants were allowed into the country, kept on the island for more questions, or sent back home. This poem was written to welcome immigrants to the United States. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. Send these the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door by Emma Lazarus. The gay 90s was a happy time. The United States had more millionaires than ever before. 4,407 according to the New York Tribune. Even the not-so-rich prospered. All this money produced a succession of fads and fashions. Bicycling, motion pictures, candy bars, the Gibson girl, they were important features of a new and distinctly American culture that was less formal and more gay than the stiff culture of Europe. Speaking of candy bars, we've got a song. 1, 2, 3. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me up, please, that Hershey bar. Give me a break, give me a break. I want to take a break with that Hershey bar. And we're going to end it with a happy song.
Let's go. Earthquake and fire, sir.
Secret Garden, sir.
First car reach 131 miles per hour. World War I, sir. Titanic sinks, sir. First movie in Hollywood, sir.
The Atom, sir.
The Bullet Train stop. Panama Canal, sir. Picasso, sir. Red Baron, sir.
Raggedy Ann, sir.
Fourth grade, sir.
Cruz, John Kanakana.
I heard the old man say, John Kanaka Tulaye. Tomorrow is a holiday. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. Round away for Frisco Bay. John Kanaka Tulaye. We're bound away at the break of day. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. A Yankee ship with a Yankee crew. John Kanaka Tulaye. We're the buckles for to push her through. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. I heard the teacher say, John Kanaka Tulaye. We work tomorrow but no homework today. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. I heard Mrs. Durso say, John Kanaka Tulaye. We'll celebrate our centennial tomorrow. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. Our school is 140 years old. John Kanaka Tulaye. Please join us tomorrow for our open house. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. A haul away, a haul away. John Kanaka Tulaye. A haul away and make your pay. John Kanaka Tulaye. Tulaye, oh, Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye.
Cruz, dismissal.
Is pieces of time.
Our time period is 1917 to 1937.
Write Al Capone. Time magazine. I did Monopoly. I did Babe Ruth. I did the Golden Gate Bridge. I did Some Guys Dance. I did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I did the first
night baseball game.
I did Amelia Earhart.
I did Shirley Temple.
I did penicillin.
I did Winnie the Pooh. I did King Kong. I did Empire State Building.
I did Dr. Doolittle.
I did the yo-yo. I did Mickey Mouse.
Take me up to the ball game. Take me up to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. So let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. One, two, three strikes are out of the old ball game.
Everybody join in with us.
Me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. One, two, three strikes are out of the old ball game.
Hey, can we raise this?
Hi, we're representing the 6th grade and our timeline period is from 1937 to 1957. To start, in 1936, Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games. In
In 1937, Joe Louis became the first black champion in boxing history. He was the only person to ever leave boxing undefeated.
Superman was created in 1938 by DC Comics.
Gone with the Wind is produced in 1939 with Scarlett O'Hara as the central character. Gone with the Wind goes to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
In 1939, War of the Worlds is created for the radio by Orson Welles. Also, World War II begins.
The first M&M's candies are sold in 1940.
Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl living in a hidden attic during World War II. She died in prison camp just before liberation. Anne's diary was published in later years.
December 7th, 1941, Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor.
Einstein was one of the greatest minds of our time. His theory of relativity leads to the atomic bomb.
President Roosevelt leads America into World War II.
D-Day invasion of Beachhead at Normandy. Allies drive Nazis out of France.
Rosie, the Riveter, represented women in the new American workforce.
Harry Truman becomes president in 1945 after Roosevelt dies. Truman makes the decision to drop the atomic bomb.
Tokyo Rose is the Japanese propagandist who was tried for treason in 1946 to 1947.
In 1947, Jackie Robinson is the first black player to ever play professional baseball.
1950, Liberty School burns to the ground.
Rosenbergs are arrested as spies for the Soviet Union and tried in 1950. They are executed in 1953.
New Liberty School opened in 1952.
3D movies come to life in 1952. The first hydrogen bomb is also invented.
I Love Lucy becomes the most successful program in television history. American viewers adore this misadventures of Lucy Ricardo and Ethel Mertz.
In 1952, the Korean War begins.
Marilyn Monroe, actress and model, becomes the first sex symbol of American society.
George and Gracie Burns, comic duo of the 50s. They became famous for their loyalty to each other.
Betty Grable, actress, model, and sex symbol of the American people.
Eisenhower becomes president in 1952.
Ian Fleming invented the super spy we know as James Bond in 1953.
Rosa Parks refuses to give up her seat on a bus and was arrested in 1955, sparking the civil rights movement.
Disneyland opens in 1955.
Kermit comes alive. Jim Henson invents the Muppets in 1955.
Elvis Presley, the king, has 5 numbers in 1957.
And in 1955, James Dean dies in a car crash.
So this concludes our timeline for 1937 to 1957. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed it.
and advances in technology led us into a new frontier, space. From Jackie Robinson in sports, to Rosa Parks in the front of a bus, to Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., millions of blacks and whites led our nation, kicking and screaming, into an era of better opportunities for both men and women of all races and creeds.
July 8, 1958, Major Dale Buis and Sergeant Chester Ovenden became the first U.S. soldiers killed in Vietnam. Over 56,000 more American military men and women were killed before the war ended 17 years later, in 1975. Liberty School honors a former alumnus, Charles Tourliette Jr., as one of those who died in the service of his country.
On the night of October 4th, 1957, millions of people across the world searched the skies for a 38-pound spherical Russian satellite named Sputnik orbiting the Earth. Little did we know that 12 years later, one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind would take place as American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon. During that time period, numerous space explorations were successfully launched and a technological revolution was underway. The birth of the microchip, lasers, telestar, cosmic radiation, organ transplants, jumbo jets, microprocessors, videos, Skylab, barcodes, MRI scanners, and a new appreciation for how delicately balanced our planet's position in the universe is prepares us for the 21st century.
My country, 'tis a sweet, sweet land.
a wonderful job. We will leave these on display, and you can look at them for the rest of the day, and they will be back out again tomorrow. So please remember, 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock tomorrow, our Centennial Celebration, and we'll replay these again. Thank you.